Hey y'all. Listen, sometimes I feel like I just be getting on here to complain, but mostly it's just like I feel like this channel was just like a little video diary of what's been going on, and I'm just, putting it out there to y'all cuz some of y'all can relate. All right. Listen, I don't know if it's a theme, okay? I'm so frustrated today. I'm so freaking annoyed. It doesn't make any sense. But I don't know if it's a thing because the last couple of videos that I put up had something to do with some form of discrimination or whatever. And at this point, I'm like, damn, bitch. Is it really me? Like, what is going on? Now I'm looking at myself like, what is the issue? And I know it ain't me. It's just the area that I work in. All right. I just can't stand entitled people. I can't stand entitled people of any class, I was about to say genre, like people can be a genre, any race, any culture, any nationality, any ethnicity. I cannot stand entitled people of any kind. And the ones that we get here are mostly white. We got a sprinkle of Asian, and it ain't even I would say the South Asians, okay, like Indians and, people like that. But we get a little bit of entitlement from them, just a little bit, just a little hint. Cause let me tell you something. One time, bitch, we was about to go, okay? We was about to go. The library was closing at 5 o'clock, okay? And this was during the time where it was the winter time or whatever, because, around 5 o'clock, that's when it get dark outside. Baby, it's like, listen, y'all gotta go. Why are y'all still up in here? We made the announcement multiple times, and it was this husband and wife, Asian couple, and I'm pretty sure they were like, they wasn't like Japanese or, Chinese or anything. It was, had to have been like Indian or Pakistani. Is Pakistan not Asia? Baby, I don't want to get my continents, but they was dark skinned, okay? They was darker skinned and they wasn't. Baby, I feel like I'm offended somebody, so I'm gonna move on. Either fucking way, these motherfuckers copped the attitude when we turned the light out. I said, excuse you, bitch. We trying to get the fuck up out of here. It is 5 something because we waiting on your ass to get out of here. Okay? Come on. Snap, snap, bitch. And you gonna get an attitude? But no, today, girl, as soon as we open, as soon as I came in, first of all, I just knew that the Walgreens across the street wasn't gonna have the drink that I needed. I needed an energy drink, and I know I shouldn't have been drinking it or whatever, but I just needed a pick me up, okay? I just needed a little slight pick me up because I didn't have the time. And truth be told, I should have went to McDonald's and got me a little frappe. But then again, that's too much goddamn sugar. I wanted something that was a little bit sugar free, just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And don't get in my comments telling me, Ashley, you don't need to. I know. But I just desperate. And I just knew that it wasn't going to be in the Walgreens, so I didn't even bother to go there. I got out the car, went on ahead, and you know what? I got a few of my steps in because instead of just telling the driver to stop at the CVS that was right there, I said, no, let me go to my job. And I walked all the way over there, walked all the way back. It was a nice little walk or whatever. Burnt up a little bit of calories, got a little bit of hotness, okay? Because listen, the weather has been crazy out here. Girl, last week, it was cold as shit towards the end of the week, okay? And I mean, people had their jackets on. People was walking out here with winter coats on and shit. I'm freezing underneath the bed, baby. I slept so good when I finally went to sleep because it was just so cold. I ain't bothered to turn the heat on. But now it's warm as shit outside and I'm confused. I said, you know what? Ashley ain't wearing no jacket till it's almost December. Bitch. Somebody gonna ask me that the other day. Where your jacket at? Where my house at? Mind your business. I ain't cold. Meanwhile, anyway, so I get to work, still had a little bit of mental spare. I said, damn, bitch, was you speed walking or whatever? Because, girl, you got here real quick. I was like proud of myself and everything, I was like, yes, okay, big girl on the move. And so I get in there and I come up there to get the cash or whatever. And I run into my coworker. who's in charge. And she was like, girl, I'm gonna just tell you this right now. So-and-so, he didn't show up today. He called off. I guess he gonna use the SP. Mind you, he's been off for the past 3-4 days. Okay? And I'm talking about working days, not including Sunday. And I said, oh, all right. And mind you, when I woke up this morning, I was debating. The thought came across my mind for a split second. Should I call off or shouldn't I? And I just said, F that, you're about to be off in November for that whole first week of November. So, that's just like a couple of weeks away. You can work this whole week. You got the weekend off this weekend. Just go ahead and do it. Whatever, knock it out. Okay. That was one. Okay. And for some reason, yesterday, we didn't get our shipment and our order of stuff that we supposed to get every day. The mail didn't bring it out, the stations and all that. So when we miss a day, they're going to bring it the next day, plus the stuff that was supposed to come the next day. So we got double shipment. So it's a whole bunch it's like 2 big ass bins that I had to do by myself. All right. That's not what I'm tripping off of. So you got that going on. And then you got the fact that I have to do the book drop. I got 2 big ass bins. That's that. I got to do a book drop that's full as fuck. Okay. For some reason, it's full. It wasn't full yesterday, but it sure the hell was full today. Then I have to do pulling all these fucking holes, which was over like damn near 100 books and probably was over that. Do the newspaper, do the magazines, insert them into the goddamn system. Then we got an influx of new books that needed to get put into the system. And then I gotta go, when I get off for lunch, I'm about to go pull some of the new book titles and take them off so they can go back on the regular shelf so we can put the real new books that are now, that we just got in, on the shelf because we ain't got no space. Bitch, it's just a whole bunch of shit that was going on. Do you hear all the stuff that I'm telling you that I have? And when you listen to it, it's just like, okay, I mean, that don't sound like much, but baby, once you see the workload and you see the piles of books in big ass bins and shit for one person to do, oh, it's a lot. It's a lot. I didn't get finished with it until I went on lunch at 4 o'clock. I didn't get finished with it, and I'm still not done with it because I still got to do the magazines. I didn't get finished with the books aspect of it until 15 minutes before 4 o'clock, okay? Before my coworker came down there and was like, you can go ahead and lunch right now if you want to. And I was just like, oh my goodness. So this is how the day gonna be. But as I'm sitting on the desk, and mind you, this is right at the beginning of the work day. We opened up at 12 o'clock. Somebody came in, this white lady came in with her child, asking about, asked me. I was right there on the desk, and I was the only one that was on the desk. And she was like, so, y'all got some kids programs going on up in here? And I was like, to be quite honest, none of the kids programs are in person right now. They're virtual because they haven't put any activities in person yet because of the pandemic. And she was like, okay, walked on the way. My male coworker, the one that I'm always talking about, the white one that they always go to, she came up on him, asked him the exact same question. He gave her the exact same answer. And she was like, oh, okay, I didn't know that. That's good to know. And I'm sitting here like, bitch, I just told you the exact same thing and you walked away from me like it was nothing. You didn't say, oh, thank you or anything or nothing. You just walked the fuck away. But you get to him and you ask him that question and he tells you the exact same answer and you're all shit. I said, you know what? Y'all really think we scary or something like that? Or we just don't deserve respect? I was just like, that really just fucked me up for a second. I was just like, wow, first thing we open up and this is what we're starting with. I said, you know what? I was on Twitter tweeting about it and it was just frustrating. I said, that just set the tone for the day, okay? Mind you, today is my heavy course load when I get home and do my reviews. So hopefully, I ain't even finna stress out about the reviews because they're shows that I actually want to watch. So when it's a lot of reviews that I have to do on one particular day, I don't stress. I look at it and I be like, oh, damn, that's going to be a lot. But see, I go ahead and get them out because I actually want to see the show. And most of the time, the show actually be good. So, you know, I have no problem with staying up a little bit because y'all know I have to get them things out right then and there. I don't like, you know, going over into the next day or whatever. That's just how I work. It's a schedule. You know, I'm OCD like that. But that wound up happening. Remember when I told you all the course load that I had to fucking do? Do you know my coworker, the one that she came up there to talk to? He sat his ass down on a desk. Granted, you're the librarian, you're the reference and all that stuff, but you know that we have short staff, and usually, especially when we had short staff, the old branch manager, who was my boss then, because she transferred to another branch that was closer to her house, she used to help us with no questions asked. It was like all hands on deck. We don't have no pages or whatever to help out. We gotta wait till the you know, we get some more people in. But because we're short staffed, everybody helped out. This motherfucker sat at the desk as he always do, and literally sat there and read a book. Mind you, I'm over here frustrated getting all these books or whatever. And it's not even the fact that you have to help me with it. It's like, it would have been nice to at least say, I see you going through it, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got a lot, you need some help. At least, and make it seem like you see what's going on and you might want to help or whatever. At least offered, you know what I'm saying? But no, this motherfucker sat here at the goddamn table and just reading a book or whatever. And I'm just like, you know what? I cannot. Mind you, my other coworker, he wasn't there because he went on an interview at the beginning, and so he was coming back from the interview, and he wasn't even there for a good 5 minutes before he came on back downstairs. He put his stuff down, and he came back to the desk, and he helped me out. He ain't even asked, do I need some help? He just saw me putting some stuff up, and he was like, let me do this for you. And I was like, you know what? Thank you. And he probably saw my post that I put up on Instagram about what was going on. But then again, he probably didn't. But because he's always the one that comes in and just help regardless, okay? He even told old boy, because he gonna ask, so you about to be on a desk or something? That's why you doing this? He said, no, I just ain't got that much to do right now. So why not help? I'm just like, people just irritate me today. I'm just so frustrated. Like, I'm coming down off of it. It's about to be the second half of the day. Got 3 more hours after this. I'm gonna make it through. I'm about to catch up on some shows that I haven't been catching up on. Because let me tell you something. When it comes to TV viewing this past week, last week, and yesterday, baby, when I tell you I put everything to the side to watch shit on Netflix, okay, I'm up here binge watching. When you came out, I binge watched that whole thing. Baby, I'm not going to give y'all a full ass review on that, okay? I'm just going to tell y'all asses to watch it, you know, and I will say this. Go back on some of my other videos. I was one of the ones that was like, I don't understand the hype. And that was only because they was hyping up the show by hyping up the guy that plays Joe on the show, okay? Oh, he's so fine. You know, is it a shame that he's such a killer, but I still like him, like he fine and shit, like come kill me or something like that? That's what people were saying, okay? And so I was just like, he's not even cute like that. He's not bad looking, but he is not as fine as y'all try to make him out to be. So that kind of turned me off from looking at the show, you know, but y'all convinced me to go ahead and look at it. And baby, I was the ones that was sitting here waiting for season 3, because after season 2 ended, I said, now Joe, y'all done moved away from the city into the suburbs, okay, so that you can get away from all of this shit, you know, and you gonna spot the neighbor and want to do some shit to her. I said, what the hell, Joe? You fixated on her now? I said, Joe, we gotta stop this. And then I had to sit here and think, and I said, you know what? To be quite honest, I truly feel like it's most shit that go down up in the suburbs because you wouldn't expect it. You know, they think it's quiet, everybody to themselves, and it be some mess that be going on in the suburbs. And sure enough, that's exactly what was going on up there in season 3. Baby, that shit came out October 15th. Ashley sat her ass at work. That was a Friday. And I was just like this. Okay, I'm doing my stuff and I'm looking and I'm just like, you know what? Because most of y'all probably haven't seen it or y'all still looking at it. So I'm not going to spoil everything. All I'm going to say is I'm glad, spoiler alert, I'm glad that the black lady Marianne, I'm glad that she's still here. And basically that's what we're gonna pick up next season. If you didn't want to hear that, my bad. But it is what it is, okay? Love, that bitch. Now, when I went into the season, after the way season 2 ended, baby, I was looking at season 3. I said, so season 3, we're gonna have to watch out for Joe, because Joe, he can't quench that, he can't, calm it down, you know what I'm saying, his little urges or whatever, because it looks like it's gonna peak up again and he about to kill a bitch again, okay? Why my lip look like that? I think it's the, and no, if it look like I got a little, it's the camera quality. I gotta change it in, baby, because it look like, from where I'm looking at, it look like I got a fucking 5 o'clock shadow on my motherfucking face, and I don't. But anyway, girl, we family. We good. Y'all understand. But no, they made it seem like Joe was really the one that we really, really had to look out for. Baby, hell no. Love ass was the one that was doing all the fuck shit. Okay, Joe did his shit here and there. But Love was doing her shit here, there, and everywhere. I said, Love, you psychotic bitch. Okay? Like, you... I mean, how many motherfuckers did she take out in this season? She took out this one. She took out that one. You want to know who got on my nerves at first? Sherry and Carrie. And mostly Sherry, okay? Because Sherry was a fake bitch, and I can't stand a black bitch that be acting like she do, trying to fit in and put on that, oh my god, I'm a valley girl and I'm the queen bee, but she was running the suburbs, okay? Them motherfuckers was scared of her. If that bitch said she ain't eating gluten, they ain't eating gluten. If she said she wasn't eating meat, they ain't eating meat. I said, oh, you got a little bit of power, but I still don't like your ass. I didn't like her the way that she tried to befriend Love, and then when they went to that party, was over there all up in Love's face and everything, but then was talking shit about her family and her. Girl, I ain't like that shit. I ain't like that shit at all. I said, Sherry, you gotta die. Okay, just because you gotta die. But come to find out, bitch, when Carrie and Joe went on that little camping thing, that man camping thing, and Joe thought he took him out. And the way he popped up, he was like, "You thought you took me." I said, oh my God. Carrie was a fool. When they was about to have that goddamn threesome, that foursome, I said, wait a minute, bitch. You went from not liking the bitch and talking shit about her to wanting to fuck her and her man. I said, what is happening here? It goes down in the suburbs, okay? Y'all swinging. It was looking like Will Smith and Jada House up in that bitch. I said, what is going on? Okay, Carrie up in there doing his ritual. He said, bitch, if you look up in the mirror and you don't want to fuck yourself, how you think somebody else want to fuck you? I said, you know what? Carrie, you may be a box of marble, but bitch, that was a good point. That was a good point, okay? If you don't want to get off to yourself, who else gonna want to get off? I was like, all right, Carrie. Carrie said, look at it. Joe looking like, ain't this about a bitch? That was so funny. That was so funny. And that boy Theo, the boy that played Theo, the whole time I'm sitting here like, he has to me, his face look kind of weird, but he's not ugly, but he's not, he looks like he white and Asian. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, I see him somewhere. And what happened to him needed to happen. I'm sorry. What happened to Theo up in you needed to happen to him. And if y'all seen it and y'all want to spoil the stuff in the comments, y'all could do that. I don't care. I just don't want to talk about it out loud because everybody probably haven't seen it. And if I didn't spoil some stuff to you, I apologize. But what happened to him needed to be had, okay? First of all, Love, you're disgusting. First of all, that was a child. I don't give a fuck if he was 19 years old. That boy didn't know nothing that was going on, okay? And you were married. How is it that you can do what you did with him but then get upset that Joe was fascinated on somebody else, bitch? You was doing it with that little boy. Girl, love is a walking fucking contradiction, okay? Meanwhile, I'm trying to figure out who the fuck Theo is. Girl, I go look at Halloween Kills and I said, that's who the fuck you are, okay? The girl boyfriend from Halloween. I said, oh, all right. And let's just get on Halloween Kills for a second. And first of all, you season 4 finna go international. Oh, Paris. Lord help me. Okay, y'all need to lock your people up, okay? Because Joe is coming for y'all city, okay, your country. But anyway, Halloween Kills. All I'm gonna say is, if you didn't see it, just know that it ends just like any other Halloween movie, any other Jason movie, and any other Freddy Krueger movie, and Chucky to be that for that matter. And you want to know what that means? 9/19 is going to be another movie, okay? That motherfucker, we thought we had that motherfucker down and out. That, I just don't get it. He is like 60-something years old. He got to be like 70-something years old. And that motherfucker is out here just like this bitch. I'm finna tell you one particular part. That motherfucker got a rake jammed up into his back, okay? Jammed up into his back. So he got poked with 4 fucking things, you know, all up in his spine. Fell to the floor and got his neck stomped on, and you heard it like crack. And that bitch stood up like ain't nothing happened. I said, so we dealing with superhumans in real life? So he really is unkillable. I said, what the fuck is going on? This old man is still kicking. That motherfucker probably got his blood in his body probably is the antidote to goddamn COVID. Bitch, I don't know. Go check it out. I said, what is the hell? Girl, I said, Michael, I guess you're gonna be around when I die. Bitch, you gonna still be here. I'm like, ain't this about a bitch? Lori gonna be dead and gone, and you ain't gonna be the one that's gonna kill her, and he's still gonna be out here doing all this stuff. Anyway, Michael, Halloween Kills, it was cute for what it was. It was too, it didn't go the way that I wanted it to go, but it was a lot of gore, okay? It was a lot of gore. And Cal, you know, Cal Richards, all right? Some of y'all didn't know that was her from the first one. I said, look at the little girl. The little girl looked just like Cal. I said, maybe because I'm a movie buff like that, but yeah, that was her. That was her. And I think she did, Lindsay. I think she did survive this episode, this season. I mean, this movie. I can't remember. I'm about to go back and rewatch it to calm my ass down. But yeah, y'all, I just wanted to get on here and just chit chat with y'all, check in, you know, before I get home, and I can't really do that with y'all. But you guys tell me how you been. Okay, give me some updates, let me know. And you know, I will talk to you guys later, all right? Peace.